Now, chat show host Russell Harty once said there was life before Coronation Street, but it didn't add up to much. And as we celebrate half a century of street life this week, who better to join us than the woman behind one of the show's icons? 44 years since her first appearance on the show, she's notched up 2,017 episodes. So let's take a little look back at Bet Lynch in all her glory.
It's all right, kid, come on. Hey, they do pies, kid. How much are your pies, love?
Steak and kidney, meat and potato, cheese and onion.
Meat and tater.
10p each.
What do you think? Shall we have 4?
Oh, you know me, I'll eat out.
She stuffs her face rotten.
Really?
It's only nerves, though. They get on top of her. Right, we'll have 4 to take out, love.
Well, I don't know. I've had this other offer, you see, and I've got to let them know.
Ah,
I mean, I'd take this if I knew it was definite. But if I turned the other job down and then your mum says...
Oh, say no more. I love making decisions. You're on.
What are you doing with them glasses?
Oh, don't worry, Betty. I've just labelled them, that's all. Then there can be no mistake which tips belong to who and who's a which.
I see you've come in done up to the nines again. I wonder why.
Oh, it's not to influence folk, to tip me, Betty. No, I don't need fine feathers, just my sunny personality.
Why are you looking like a flipping cockatoo, then?
Very good, that, Betty. You don't mind if I don't laugh now, do you? I'll save it till later, when I, you know, when I've trapped my finger in a door, when I really need something to buck me up.
Oh, please welcome Julie Goodyear. You really can't escape Bet Lynch, can you?
Nope, nor would I want to.
Do you have a huge affection for her?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yes, of course I do. How could you play a character like that for 25 years and enjoy every minute and not love her? I couldn't.
Do you remember, what's your memory like, Julie? Looking back at those clips there, do you remember those?
Absolutely.
Do you?
All of them, the tips, getting the job, behind the bar, the lot, yeah.
How did you get the job in the beginning, in Corrie? Did you go in for a small stint, then
It
come
was
back?
a small stint, yes. It was 6 weeks in 1966 in the knicker factory, as it is now. And then they got rid of me because they didn't think the character had worked. It was a short storyline anyway, so I was absolutely devastated.
Were you?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I said, but why? And he said, well, it's come to an end. Oh, my God. And Pat Phoenix gave me good advice. She said, go in rep, Julie, which I did. I went to Oldham Rep and got some really good discipline training there, cleaning toilets, gents, and everything, but learning not to be a minute late, ever, which is very, very important.
Yeah.
If the curtain goes up and you're not there, you've made a mess of everything. So, yeah, the discipline was fantastic. Went back to Granada and said, I've done it. I've been in rep, and they said, who are you? And I said, well, I played Bet. And they said, fine. What did you want? What do you want? And I said, well, I've come back. This is honestly, this is a true story. I said, I've come back. And they said, well, go away. So I caught the number 4 bus back home, back to Haywood, and I was just, it can't be right, you know. And so it went on from there because I had other jobs, you know. I was a legal secretary, shorthand typing, a bit of this, selling washers and vacs and all the things that we do or did in between jobs to sort of make money. And then eventually I did a very small part with June Howson directing. I don't know.
June Howson?
Yeah, I know.
Blast from the
Wow.
In Family at War, and it was a very, very small part. And you know when you've wanted something for so long that when it actually happens, you just can't believe it? Do you know that feeling? And I'd finished this tiny part in Family at War, and she came down on the studio floor and she said, you know, Julie, I really enjoyed that. Would you consider becoming a regular member of the cast of Coronation Street? I'm about to take over as the new producer. And I said, yeah, of course, yeah. I left. Because I thought it was a wind-up. Again, got the number 4 bus back to Haywood. And the call came, you know, and I'd got it. And I just could not believe it. And I said, Dad, Mum, you know, I've got something to tell you. And I told them, and my dad said, put kettle on. But there was that marvellous, grounded background that kept you exactly
I want to know, because you know that it's like working as three of us have. It's a real family atmosphere at Corrie. Who were your friends and who did you stay in touch with afterwards?
Well, Betty Driver.
Betty Driver.
Betty looks no different. She's
Who
never
is
looked
still
any different.
there. Honestly, I mean, honestly, truly, she's still there, and I know she won't mind me telling you, she's 90 years old, and she is younger than me. Truly.
Well, Julie,
Truly. I did a shoot with her for Hello Magazine, which is out today, and we hadn't seen each other for years, and I walked in to see her, and we both just burst into tears.
Did you?
Yeah, because behind that bar, you know, she was like a mum to me when I first joined. Because it's nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Well, it's nerve-wracking, and you have to bond with people behind the bar because you're behind there so many hours, aren't you?
you'd know, wouldn't
Us
you?
landladies, then.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what?
Now, Julie, you are an icon for many a drag artist. You know,
Oh,
Bet Lynch
please.
inspired so many looks. So
Sometimes I think I'm drag. Go on.
we thought today that we'd take a look back at some of Bet's benchmark looks, the best of Bet. So here is one of your most infamous looks there. That's Bet the barmaid.
Oh,
Leopard
that's
print.
leaving.
Yeah, so let's take a little look at how we've recreated that look, because what we'd like you to do is take a look at these drag artists and decide for yourself the best bet.
Decide the best. Right.
And there you go, just behind you. Now that's Pat from the Loose Women office.
It's what?
It's Pat Patrick.
Is this authentic? Does this go back to the bosom of Bet's leopard print years?
Absolutely. Yes.
That's one of the most famous looks, isn't it, Julie?
Isn't it?
Yes, it is. OK, our second look. Thank you very much, Pat. Your mother will be so proud.
Very.
Your second look is Executive Bet.
I'm going home. Executive?
Well, this was around the time that you met Alec Gilroy. Now, you may remember Gabby. Gabby was a big character in our make swimming competition.
I thought it was Paul O'Grady. Yeah, it's Lily.
Now, before you go making your minds up, Julie, I can see you're quite taken with Gabby. Let's take a look at our third. This is Bet the Bride. There you are on your big date to Alec. And let's see our third and final drag queen. Choke.
Did you recognise him when he came on?
She'll be all right. You don't get stressed.
My God!
So, Julie...
I only spoke to you last night about 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, wasn't it wonderful, yes?
Does your mother know?
Can't believe it. It's my dad. Well, we talked about... Well, he's been doing this for quite a long time.
Yes.
Can you believe it? Did you know?
No, I knew nothing. No, I didn't.
Well, I did, and I'd just like to know, is he the winner? Julie, you've got to decide who's your best bet.
I think your dad's wife.
It has to be Raquel.
Finn, you've won. Well
it has
done.
to be Raquel, doesn't it?
It does. You go back from Raquel to a virgin bride in one fell swoop.
Nice to see your dad, Dave.
Can't believe it. Last time it was Tim in his underpants, and now my dad is a bride. I can't go.
My poor children.
What about the kid?
Fabulous drag queen.
Thank you.
Well done, Finn. OK, we're going to take one final break, but stay put because Julie's sticking with us, and so are McFly. We're back in 3. Of luck. Well, we're still in the company of Julie Goodyear. So, are you involved in the 50th celebrations, and if so, how so?
Involved in them?
Yeah.
Well, it started with the Hello shoot, then it went 50 years, 50 moments, then it went Farewell Jack. And I've got
Then there's the big do, isn't there?
Celebrity Come Dine With Me. Oh. Which I don't want anybody to watch. And,
that's up the rating straight away.
Exactly. And
We've got a little clip if you want to have a look.
Oh, God, no.
Yes. I know you've built it now. I'm intrigued.
There'll be a helpline.
Roll it.
Helpline on for viewers after.
Good girl, go on, go on.
Come on.
I've got you. Watch your middle.
No.
There you go. Put your feet in.
Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. It's too in.
That's me.
Oh, and they do nip. There's no two ways about it.
Oh! Does it really hurt?
Get them in! Does it hurt? If I've done it, you're done! Get them in!
Was it a fish supper?
Do you fry them up afterwards?
It was down, honestly, this was Phil's night, and it was down with champagne and nibbles.
Oh.
And I fell for that.
And it was there, because that's the little fish that get all the hard skin off your feet, isn't
Obviously,
it?
yes, but I'd never even heard of them before. But you can see how kind I was with Topelli there.
Yeah.
Get them in! It's a good job Gillian McKeith hadn't got me with her in the jungle.
Would you ever go back to the street? Would there be a chance for them to persuade you back,
Do you
especially
want
at
to
a
come
time
back
like
for the
this?
live? How about that?
No
way.
Thank you. No, I think spin-offs. I think a few episodes. You know what I mean? A beginning, middle, end. Like the last one I did was in 2003, in Blackpool, and the one before that was 2000 and whatever it was in Brighton with Ken Morley. Who I will never forgive for this Come Down With Me. So in that sort of situation, there he is. Look.
Look at the pins on you,
Do you know, I even remember the line I said to him, Jolly Roger will not be flying tonight. How about that? That was the line.
You must know that it's a very different animal now to
Completely.
the days that when you were in it, when it was like 2 episodes a week. It's 5.
Then it went to
sometimes
3.
we're filming 15 over.
And you used to
2-week
get
periods.
rehearsal in the early days, did you not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Luxury.
Don't
Wonderful.
get that anymore.
Rehearsal,
don't have
tech
that.
run.
Do you think you would find the pace a little hard to keep
Well, that's
now?
why I'm saying just to spin a tiny section like that, because yes. No. I mean, I've seen them, you know, and I went back and I had a look. They go in ready. You might start with episode 5 of the 5 that you've got. They give it you and say, don't learn that, it's been rewritten.
I know all the time, I know.
No.
But in
work
your
like
real life, you're very, very happy now with Scott, aren't you? Your lovely hubby.
Who's told you that? Somebody's lied.
He rang me up earlier and told me to say it.
I married my stalker. What are you talking about?
Tell us how you met your husband, because it's a wonderful story.
Really?
Yeah.
You like it? Well, he was delivering cement. He really was. He was a bit of a stalker. And I was renovating a farm locally where I live, and it just wouldn't go away. It wouldn't go.
How many years ago was that?
12, 13, 14... Coming up for 15.
Wow.
Yeah. Staying power, you see, he must have.
Yes.
He really... And he asked me for 11 years every day to marry him. And I said, sod off. Talking about...
I have to apologise for that, sorry.
Yes,
sorry
I
for Julie's
apologise.
bad language.
I apologise for Kate as well.
Thank you. You'll be here all day on that one.
I know. She can throw a voice, you see. And, yeah, 11 years. And I said, what's the point? No, it's ridiculous. Why spoil a good thing? And 3 years ago...
You did?
Well, I said, oh, go on, then.
Lovely.
Oh, well, Julie, it's good to see you happy and settled down on the farm, if not back on the street. Thank you for coming by today. Julie Goodyear,
I've
everyone.
loved it.